A live look at Hard Rock Stadium. It's the Condors and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with the Condors head coach, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Miami's offense will be first on the attack. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we...
He's going to take a shot. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. So now it's 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Fletcher. Finding some room. At the 30. 10. Touchdown, Hurricane. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And as the coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Fielded in the end zone. It's King. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Condors offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
I think for years, you talk Miami Hurricanes, a big key for them winning national championships and competing for them has always been their play up front, right? You think all the way back to Russell Maryland and Warren Sapp. But just recently, David, with Bain and Mesidor on Miami's national championship run getting to that game, they've got big-time NFL athletes up front.
Huge athletes, explosive athletes, twitchy athletes. Jason Taylor being the coach down there for a while, obviously working those guys, a Hall of Famer you get to work with, you get to develop. So it's almost...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Bringing the heat. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And it'll be the Condors send out the punt unit. Secures it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Runs through a tackle. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. Could be an alley. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Looking for a man, it's right. He's going to run it. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. The Condors will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Miami sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. While the Canes are known for big-time playmakers, tough physical running is part of it, too.
Yeah, you got to be able to have a team that not just is about sizzle, and we've seen so many Miami teams about sizzle, but some substance with some physicality, the run game.
Puts him in the spin cycle. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear.
Headed to the end zone. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Strong, firm tackle.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. A run for the quarterback. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So first down here as they go back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the option. Pulls it on the option. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's right. Got it behind the line. It's Garrison. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Floats it out in space. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And it'll be the Condors will punt this one away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Slips through the line. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Across the 45. Still on his feet. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Throwing, Mensah. It's complete to the left. Rustled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
I know the aggressive play is to go for the touchdown, but with a little bit of lead right here and a great start for my offense, I'm going to kick this field goal, Palmer.
I'm going the other way. I'm going aggressive here.
You're wrong.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now on it again. Great. putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to throw. It's Wright. Gets it to him on the screen. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
That's really good eye discipline by the safety. Great job not getting his eyes lost. It looks like pass immediately. He locks in on the running back. He sees the screen develop, fires upfield, pulls the trigger, and makes the tackle.
Fires to the tight end. Could not make his way to the corner.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Condors line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Let's see what he can do with it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. First play of this drive comes from the 27. This has been exactly the way you draw things up. Makes the grab in their space. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's 2nd and short after a good run on 1st down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football, defense ready, now setting up a 3rd and short situation. Are they going to run it 3 times in a row? The defense probably going to be ready for that.
And the Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. He's going to take... There he goes! All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Miami! That's his 3rd touchdown. game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wide receiver going in motion. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Stopped in the backfield as his defense doesn't want to let anything slip through here late in the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Now back to your game at Hard Rock Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Hurricanes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Dropping back, it's right. Got it. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space than they would be on a handoff. And it really also tests the linebackers' coverage ability and those DBs' tackling ability.
Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. After the flag, distance for a first down cut in half. They can really get aggressive on 1st and 5. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. And it'll be the Condors are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Floating away. Breaks into the open. Can't get him to the ground. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Condors with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. On the option, keeps it himself. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Here's a little room there. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. First down, right back to Brown. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. A give to Brown. Hard-hitting tackle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
Oh, he's got some space. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Canes!
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
He'll bring it out. It's Kane. And the tackle is made on the return, but a penalty flag has flown, and I think they may be backing it up a bit. They'll get a little bonus yardage added on with that face mask penalty, adding 15 to the return. And it'll be first down for this offense after the personal foul. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. You might with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Keep those hands below the face mask. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Rides the option, he keeps it. And he finds some solid space. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.